G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today we're working on the starlet. We've got the microphone on without the, is it lavalier mic? We've got the straight business town microphone hanging out tonight. I don't want any cords hanging around my body when I'm crawling on the ground under this car. This might be a little bit comical. I think it's comical. I own a hoist in my backyard. I'm doing suspension work on my car in the driveway with a scissor jack. And I stole the scissor jack out of the G6. My trolley jack, the gas strut, kicked the bucket. I'm leaning towards trying to get an older, high quality jack. I don't care if it's leaking. One that I know is rebuildable. The one I had isn't really rebuildable. It was a cheap knockoff. So I don't know, drop a comment what you guys reckon. Should I hunt around for a good brand jack and just something that might need some work, or should I buy a brand new one? Anyway, let's get stuck into the video. Alright guys, sorry. We're switching to filming on the phone. There's something going on with my camera. I think it's the memory card. But I feel like we're just gonna have a chat now anyway. I don't really plan on making a huge video about this, but I don't know. What do you guys reckon? I guess you can't really answer that until tomorrow, but yeah, it's not a car channel, so I don't really want to go to town. If you want to learn how to install coilovers, the whole internet's got it. I think the main part I'm worried about is this brake line mount. It should be easy enough, but it's always like... Sorry guys, I'm whispering and I just realised we're not wearing the mic. That brake line, I was kind of worried about mounting that, but I can pretty quickly and clearly see that's not going to be an issue. It's just one bolt. I thought it might be like a clip or something. I don't know, you guys probably seen on cars, they got like the clips. I don't know how to do this, guys. Well, first of all, I need to check. Alright, so I can actually go lower in front if I want, but I'm probably just going to run it at this height for now. Oh, sorry if the audio is shit, guys. Obviously I haven't got the mic on. I can actually plug the mic into my phone, but actually I don't have the right cord. I'm pretty bummed about whatever my camera's doing. We'll have to sort that out. Pretty much my plan here is just get a couple of bolts in there. How to get this thing through. I don't know how I'm going to do this without another jack. Oh, I've got a bottle jack in my 80 series actually. That might be a necessity. I don't know. Turns out my knee is strong enough. Man, I can go way lower. Alright, leave me for a sec. I'm going to go decide on a height. Alright guys, change of plans. it can go lower than I thought. So I'm going to bottom these out. See this? It's not much. It's only about 10 mil lower than it is right now. Sometimes I don't know my own strength. I just tightened this collar inside by hand. Not attached to the cart now, I can't get it off. Yeah, so because the old shock. Holy shit! Do you guys do that? You like tighten something, and then you try to undo it, and it just is so effing tight. Alright guys, so we're running the coilovers and the, what's the other things? Oh no, just coilovers. We're running the front and rear coilovers at full collapsed. What's that called? Full, as low as possible. I've got a feeling they're not going to go as low as I want, but it is what it is. At least I know I'm going to have the best of the best. Well, not the best of the best, but I'm going to have really good handling. Now I'm going to try and get this back in. Where's the bolt? That's one. How did I do this last time? Oh. You guys catch my TikTok? I think I came to the conclusion I think the CV's popped out. Maybe not. I just got that on the wrong end. Fuck, that's close. There's a chance I might actually, I'll show you guys. There's a chance this won't work and I'll wreck the CV boot. If you look, where can you guys see? Just have to trust me, I guess. There's only, there's 3/4 of an inch between the boot and the shock. Because when you lower it, the shock bolts down. The shock falls through the bottom of the bracket. I didn't think that was going to go through then. What was I saying? Something about a bolt running through a bracket. I'm tired, guys. I started work at 5:30. So man, I can't believe how easy these are to install. I know that's famous last words, but we're like probably 10 minutes into the video. And I've almost finished one side. Breaker bar. I thought about getting the torque wrench out, but I'm not. That's not working. I hope you can hear the video, guys. I've got no idea on how the phone audio is sounding. Man, I'm loving this socket set if you guys haven't seen it. It's just a Tool Pro set. Damn it, we're spinning. You know, sometimes you pull things apart and then start putting it back together because you've freed everything up. It doesn't quite. I don't really need the breaker bar for these, do I? There's already plenty. Brake line back on. Put these 4 nuts in. It's not the right size. I had the right size out. I think that was a good point and put it away. Yeah. Sorry, naggers, but we're on a mission. Alright, so that's this one card pretty much done. I guess we'll make it YouTube official and we'll put the wheel back on. The wheels are so light. I want to get like chrome center caps for the wheels. I don't know if they're really readily available anywhere. Drop a comment if you know. There's brass ones on the back. Alright, so don't do wheel nuts up too tight, kids. Oh, I pinched my finger. Wheel nuts is after we lower it down. Alright, anyway, guys, one coilover in. So that's sitting fully extended right now. That's the height, that's pretty much the height it was before. Screw it, I'll finish the video once it's on the ground. I want to show you guys how high it's going to sit. Alright guys, it's all done. It's like 8:30. It's not now, it's 10 past 8. I started at 6:30. surprisingly quick. The springs that were in the front, you know how they were just sitting there? Yeah, well the left hand side fell down and it ripped the boot off the CV, but it didn't damage it, it just pulled it off. So I've put it back on and I've got a cable tie on it, but I don't know whether to get one of those proper crimping things or get some bigger cable ties. I think you guys know what I'm going to say here. I'm really disappointed in the height of the rear. I don't know, it looks alright in the video actually, but it's a good inch higher. It's probably an inch and a half higher, and that is literally as low as the shocks go. I can obviously wind the preload out of the shock, but they're really expensive shocks, and if I take the preload out, it's going to destroy the shock. There's one more option. I'm not a huge fan of it. I can modify the strut tops, but it changes the whole geometry of the rear. I obviously risk doing a shit job. I've done it before. I've cut that strut out and modified it. I just don't think this is the car that I want to do that with. I don't think there's any way around it without cutting it out, but obviously if I cut that out I'll never get it back over the pits, and obviously if I go lower than this, even this low, it's going to get yellow stickered. We may rub in the front. I may have to pump the guards a bit. So the only other option for the rear is we run like 30mm spacers to bring it out flush. I think if it was flush you wouldn't notice the height. I know I'm being a butthurt, but I was expecting the coilovers to go way lower than that. I was expecting that I was going to have to lift the car up. I've only driven it down the curb and it already felt 100 times better. Obviously I can't go for a drive, the missus isn't home, and I've got baby. I don't mean to sound disappointed, guys. I'm not disappointed. I'm building this to be a driver's car. It's gonna be like hill climbs and shit, so it's sad, but it's not the end of the world. There is another thing I could do. I could change the anchor point on the rear control arm, but if I did that I'd have to get myself another set of control arms if I ever wanted to get a yellow sticker off the car. But in saying that, I should be able to get a second set of control arms, cheap as chips for this. See, the pickup point is on the top of the... It's not a control arm, what is it? It's got like almost like a rear axle. But I could put the pickup behind that beam, but no, it's not worth it. I think I just need to drive it as it is and enjoy it. That's a strange setup. I've never seen anything like it. It's almost like, it looks almost, it's like almost like a diff with traction bars on the front. I don't reckon it'd be that hard to put a diff in this thing, eh? Make it rear-wheel drive. I've done a diff conversion before. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do I move the pickup point or just leave it as is? I can make something super easy. I could drop it like another inch or two. But yeah, the only thing that wouldn't be cool is the pitch, the angle of the shock. So say at the moment the shock is running down like that. If we put it behind, it's going to be on an angle. And I don't know if it'll put stress on that top hat or anything. Could space under the top hat with washers. Well, not washers, make like a proper angle plate for it. I don't know. I'm just gonna drive it. It might sag a bit, you know. I feel like I might need to lift the front, to be honest. It's definitely, I don't think coilovers are gonna sag as much as normal springs, but it might drop half an inch. I'll see in a week what it looks like. Let me know what you guys think. I think you guys should try and talk me out of modifying the rear end. It also makes, if I put the pickup point on the back, it makes it more vulnerable to get damage from something hitting it. It's just a really shit idea. How black's my face? A little bit. Oh, I didn't get a photo of it. Yeah, I gotta get a photo. But yeah, drop a comment, let me know what you think. Drop a comment, as usual when it's a starlet video, drop a comment if you understand why I put such expensive suspension in such a cheap little car. I think I'm at the point, I said it maybe earlier in the video, I think I'm at the point in breaking even on the car. If I was to sell it now, I spent too much on it to make a profit. But I get to enjoy it.